This is probably one of the most iconic jokes in the entirety of the DBZA series. This joke appears in episode 7 of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. After Tien Shinhan and Chaoitzu arrive to help Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin, Nappa responds by saying there are more bald people on the battlefield, preferring to Krillin as a small one and saying that Piccolo and Tien Shinhan were the two tall ones. But once he gets to Chaozu, instead of him saying that he was a small bald person, he calls him a Pokemon. Then Chaozu tries to correct Nappa by saying that he's not a Pokemon.
He says his name twice in a row, which was not a good idea from Chaozu. Then Nappa says it's a Chaozu and pulls out a Pokeball and throws it square at Chaozu's forehead. And even after the Pokeball does not work on Chaozu at all, Nappa still thinks that he is a Pokemon. Then Vegeta, not making things better at all, like usual, says that he has to damage it first. And then to cap off the joke, Nappa says, let's see if I can get a critical. Truly showing how much of a dumbass he is, if he hasn't made it obvious already. Nappa still prefers the Chaozu as a Pokemon in the episode after this, but aside from that, the joke does not make any future appearances in the show. I think that this joke just aged like fine wine, honestly. It is considered one of the most memorable in the entirety of Season 1, and throughout the show as a whole. This is one of those jokes that still gets a kick out of me even after multiple rewatches. Most likely because of how clever it is, and this being Nappa's first time seeing Chaozu, so it's not hard to see why he thinks he's a Pokemon when he really isn't. But with all of that out of the way, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode of Joke Review, and I'll be seeing you all next time.